begging passionately, fighting tooth with tail. And then it was her turn. She was grinding, so close to her eyes. You even had... Bruh! I don't care. I just want us to live in peace. Just respect each other's space.
For those of you who always keep my videos, I see you. Yeah, I'm watching. Apparently, Perry did not have a good night's sleep yesterday because of the way Maria had kind of rejected his likeness advances. And guys, trust me, the way Maria rejected Perry, it was very, very hot. And it was very, very embarrassing for Perry because Perry is a very, very confident guy. He has a very, very huge ego. Yes, the kind of ego that makes him feel like, oh, if I approach any girl in this house, she does not have the temerity to reject me. She does not have the guts to walk away on me. But then, guys, Maria turned out to be the first girl that did that blatantly and unapologetically. So, guys, it gave him a very, very crazy sleepless night. And so when he woke up this morning after his shower and everything, he felt it necessary to go and start explaining himself to some of the housemates in the garden, especially Angel, because of course Angel is female and might possibly understand the female folk, that is Maria, of course. And so Perry started explaining himself. That it was just a kiss, it was a game. They said they should play truth or dare. That was why he kissed Beatrice. On a normal day, he will not kiss Beatrice. But then Perry also said something that he did it intentionally. He deliberately kissed Beatrice. So guys, I started putting 2 and 2 together. Is it because Perry is now aware that, oh, Cross is making advances at Maria, whom he is also interested in? Or is it because he wanted to make Beatrice feel good about herself? Because when they played the first truth or dare game, most of the guys in the house, they kept on saying they will kill Beatrice, they will marry someone else, and they'll fuck someone else. You know, so either of those 2 reasons, but Perez said he knew why he did it. He was probably trying to make Maria jealous. Who knows? I cannot tell. If you ask me now, who I go ask? Another explanation he gave was that he likes Maria so much that Maria is 100% his spec because he likes the way she reasons, the way she thinks. She's very, very witty. She understands his humor. She's very, very, you know, playful, that he just loves her body, especially the way her body is, of course, which is typical for a man to also notice. He said so many things, guys, and I'm just looking like Perry like this, like, now, wow. Now, these dudes where come from outside the house on the first day of the launch show, and they were all bragging that they were not going to, you know, allow their heads to get over any woman in the house. But then, guys, I was also thinking that Perry really had affections for Jackie V, because he spent one whole day last week razzling her up. And then there was also Beatrice that Perry spent most of the night on one particular day last week talking to her and listening to her story and even inviting her to his bed to spend the night. So guys, one would think, okay, this guy is a player. He probably has met his match, especially knowing that she was a fellow wild card. You know, Maria had intrigued him. And you know now, guys like girls who are kind of exciting and very, very mysterious. So I feel like for Perry, Maria is very, very mysterious. And that kind of energy is what Perry totally likes. That was how Perry took time explaining himself, that he even went ahead to go and talk to Maria, but then she shunned him, like she gave him Ishore. In Nigeria, they call that Ishore. When somebody snubs someone like that in a very, very harsh manner, they call it Ishore, you know. So Perry was like, he doesn't think he has that strength to go and talk to Maria again, because he doesn't like embarrassment, that Maria really embarrassed him last night. But for him, if Maria refuses to accept his advances, then he will not talk to any other girl in the house again till the show ends, till he leaves the house. However, Perry came from a very, very interesting angle as to what his advances to Maria truly means. His explanation was that he is not making advances at Maria because he wants an actual, you know, love relationship, but he wants something called a status relationship. Guys, I don't even understand what that means. There was a name he called it, I can't really remember right now, but he said he wants something called a beginning relationship, meaning, you know, he and this person, they're going to be vibing together, they're going to be an item, they're going to be some sort of strategic couple together, getting to know one another, getting to know each other. And then as time goes on, when they go outside the house, They will now check each other to see if they are compatible. And if they are compatible, they will continue the relationship outside the house. If they are not, everybody will go their separate ways. Because for him, he does not just see a girl and jumps into a relationship with the girl. He would like to know the girl, study her, see if the girl matches his energy, and then eventually takes things serious outside the house. For him, he's not looking for a relationship inside the house, like a love boyfriend and girlfriend kind of relationship, because it's a competition, it's a game, and anything can happen. And for Maria, he is willing to go all out to achieve that sole purpose that he has in mind. And I'm like, now wow, deep words from a manipulative player. Guys, frankly speaking, in as much as Perez's explanation makes a lot of sense, on the flip side, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, because what you're doing is you are playing a 50-50 game with this person's feelings just as much as you are playing the actual game that you came to play in the house. So every other guy, they're going to steer clear of that particular person. That's Maria. So you two are going to be together and then possibly cuddle together, possibly kiss together, possibly even have sex in the house. And you call that a status relationship or a friendship relationship. He said he doesn't want something that is ordinary, that is platonic. He wants something in between a platonic relationship and a love relationship. I am watching like, this guy, the thing where they worry you, they never discover name for him. Will they find the name for dictionary? Because the thing where they do you are looking for how to hit your cake and have it. You're looking for a long-term kind of relationship, period. Anyways, those were Perez's explanations. And then we saw Maria in the kitchen preparing food, and then she had Liquor Rose having conversations with her. Now, Liquor Rose is sort of like the middleman now between Perez and Maria, okay? Now, Liquor Rose is almost Maria's bestie in the house at the moment. We don't know if things are going to change anytime soon, but they're kind of besties in the house. And Liquor Rose was the one that actually encouraged Perez last night to go and make his intentions known to Maria. Okay, but now with the whole situation going south already, Liquor Rose, through the instructions of Perez again, had to go and start talking to Maria all over again. But these were Maria's explanations.
Did I passionately kiss anyone? I mean, it's a game. I didn't say I'm not going to do, let me squat or let me drink water. I was going to do it. I'll be boring if I said I don't want to do it. He passionately fucking kissed this girl. And then it was her turn. She was grinding, he both closed her eyes, even had...
Now, first things first, Maria says she's not jealous, that it's not that deep, she's not taking the matter serious, but for her, she refuses to be disrespected. That the reason why she rejected Perez is because Perez has been giving her the green light. Perez is always around her. Perez always wants to be around her. They talk together, they eat together, they do a lot of things together. And Perez, who is fully aware that other guys in the house have been giving her attention, have been making advances at her, started giving her the green light. And so out of respect, she started ignoring other guys in the house. But then, why will Perez be using one mouth, to show her interest, to give her attention? And then when they had a truth or dare game, he went to go and kiss Beatrice emotionally, erotically, like Perez invested so much energy and power into the kissing. I mean, guys, according to Maria, that was it. Like, they went all out with the kissing. They were even smooching. Maria grabbed Perez's ass and stuff like that. So for Maria, that was Perez being disrespectful to her. Because listen, it's a truth or dare game. She's not saying that Perez should not play. But why couldn't Perez just kiss Beatrice on the mouth? Why did he have to go neck deep, put tongue inside mouth and every? Then she used herself as an example. That when they had the first truth or dare game, she was asked to kiss Cross. But then she did not put her tongue in his mouth. Instead, she just kissed him surface, because she was just, number one, not wanting to be boring. She didn't want to be like a party pooper. She also wanted to just catch cruise, but she also had to take into consideration Perez's feelings and not disrespect him. And so she did not go neck deep into the kissing, in as much as the dare said that it had to be a French kiss. So the fact that Perez disregarded her feelings, the fact that Perez disrespected her in front of everybody via that truth or dare game, for her, it is completely unacceptable. Because outside the house, Perez does not know who she is. Perez does not know that, outside the house, she does not take that kind of bull S from anybody. So guys, Maria said she's done with all of that. Tega and Princess joined Maria in the kitchen, with having that conversation with Liquor Rose. And in as much as Maria kept on insisting that she wasn't jealous, she did not care, she did not give any hoot about what was going on, it was just so glaring that Babe was jealous because there's no other explanation for it. I mean, what does she mean by the disrespect there? Okay, fine, the guy is giving you attention, the guy is giving you the green lights that he likes you. He has not actually approached you to tell you, I want you to be my girlfriend in this house and even outside the house. So it meant that all the while that Pere was dancing around Maria, flirting with Maria, Maria was reserving her heart for Pere. But then I have a strong feeling that because, aside even reserving her heart, she was also rejecting the, advances of other guys, hoping that Pere will come and approach her properly. But I feel like because Pere did not do that, but rather went further to go and kiss Beatrice erotically in that manner, I feel like that kind of made her disappointed. It made her also feel jealous, and it made her upset that, this guy that I've been reserving my feelings for decided to shoot me in the leg like that. So guys, what do you think? I feel strongly like Maria got jealous and upset at the same time, even though she's claiming that she wasn't jealous or anything. Let me know your own thoughts in the comment section below, guys. Now, I looked at the entire situation and I came into the conclusion that Maria, if you check her Instagram page, you find out that Maria is a high-end chick. What does that mean? It means that the kind of class that Maria operates is very, very high.
But don't come and disrespect me. Like, I'm bigger than that. Like, you don't know me. I'm probably a nobody, but like, I know how I carry myself up. Like, don't come here and come and fucking disrespect me. Like,
I'm not saying that Pere is a low-class dude or anything of that nature, no. Pere is also a high-class dude. I mean, if you check his background, you find that this guy is loaded in career, in wealth, in network. This guy has billionaire friends. He said today that he has 2 friends that have oil wells in Texas. This guy has his own money. This one will be say he has his own money. He's a big man, like he's a big boy in that respect. So Pere can hold his own fort. But then Maria, on the other hand, is on the same level as Pere, okay? She rolls with rich people. She's rich in her own right. She's very well connected in Nigeria, in Dubai, in the UK, in the US. Babe, get leg for where there is power. However, with people like these who are very, very rich and powerful in their own right, there's something called ego that controls their emotions. They love very hard, like they fall in love very, very stupidly and easily. They catch feelings as well, very, very easily. However, one thing that they use to shield themselves from all that kind of emotional stress is their ego. So most of the time, people like that, they don't want to be the first to make the move. Most of the time, even when someone makes the move on them, they would like to play hard to get to, then finally they will not agree on their own terms. You get? So I feel like that is exactly what is playing out between Pere and Maria. Pere has liked Maria for a long time, according to him, right from when they got into the house. But then when he saw that Cross was liking Maria, Emmanuel was liking Maria, he decided to step back. And I'm like, dude, if you like this girl, why didn't you just open your mouth and tell her? Why were you holding back? And Maria also knew that Pere kind of liked her, and she too, she was holding her fort, and she was waiting like, if this guy does not talk, you're on your own. That kind of thing. So both of them right now, they are playing hard to get to each other. But guys, I have a strong feeling that before the end of the show, something is going to go down. I am telling you all, something is definitely going to go down. I have a strong feeling that they will date. They will become a couple in the house, one of the most powerful couple in this season, yes. And we just can never tell what will happen. It might even continue outside the house. If you agree with me, let me know in the comment section below. And I will see you all on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Glory Elijah. Have an amazing day. Bye.